what are your views on the level of transparency and engagement that there has been, and the impact that has had on the delivery of the programme? Dr. Curtis?
So I think you're absolutely spot on in terms of the lack of transparency. All those other major programmes that we've talked about at least had a command paper. The Levine reform had a long report that was socialised and circulated, and there was an awful lot of work went into that. So there was an awful lot of upfront activity, and the reality was that you then got buy-in. So go back to 1963, Mountbatten said, this is what I want to do. The service chiefs didn't like it. Yeah. The Prime Minister said, right, I'm going to have an independent review. And he did, and that's what got delivered. That kind of thing works. And the lack of that, for me, is a big worry. And when you consider the way the SDR was done, again, as I mentioned earlier, I thought was done very well. Independent people, lots of dialogue, lots of discussion, and, in my view, a good product.
Mr. Saville, given the lack of documentation that I've already outlined, what are your views on the level of transparency and engagement, and what impact do you think that's going to have on the delivery of the programme?
I mean, the transparency has been dismal. Bluntly, as I said, the note that they've sent to you says almost nothing. It's a flim-flam repetition of of what has been said in a couple of speeches, plus a wiring diagram that doesn't actually explain what's happening here. As I said, we were fortunate to have a sort of breakfast briefing from the Defence Reform team, but it's all off the record, so can't talk about it. Brilliant. And no, there hasn't really been a kind of detail. I mean, what I'm driving at is I'm not entirely sure they know what they're doing, because they've not been able to
that's very worrying.
Cumulatively set out. This is how we're building this. I mean, the note that you got looks exactly like the description that would have been given a year ago. Yeah. Right. Well, we know that there's much more work that's been done internally, but why can they not explain that externally?